You have decided to sell, but your home is a little dated. Well, you want to get the most out of the sale, but what is going to give you the biggest return? That can be a tough question, but I've got 9 suggestions to help you answer those questions and more coming up right now. Hello, this is Ric Miller. I'm a realtor here in McDonough, Georgia. In this video, I'm going to discuss what you can do to increase the value of your home before the actual listing. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. I have more real estate content coming out each week, all geared towards helping you sell your home or buy a new one. Also, click on the bell so you are notified as soon as the newest video is published. As soon as you prepare to list your home on the market, you're likely facing 2 of the most common questions home sellers ask. Can I get more money for my house if I remodel? And if so, how do I decide what to remodel before selling? To untangle this conundrum, let's think of it this way. Buyers are touring houses hoping to see themselves living there. While there are some well-seasoned buyers who will wonder when the roof was last replaced or how run down the HVAC system is, most buyers will simply be searching for a move-in ready space. And keep in mind that move-in ready in today's market, in many instances, comes at a premium price. But today, I want to discuss some simple projects that have great return on investment, although they may not be the flashy changes you're thinking of. That said, let's add to your home sale price by following these tips. So here are 9 renovations to tackle without much hassle before you list, plus advice on when to let a dated house sell for what it is. Number 1, paint in neutral and uniform colors. Paint is one of the easiest and most effective ways to change the look and value of your home. Because buyers are trying to picture themselves living in your home, I recommend sticking with neutral colors throughout. There are reasons why model homes use lots of white and beige so that buyers can see a blank canvas. Painting your interior is a simple renovation to your house, and while buyers could do it once they move in, the project might seem much bigger to them, so hire a painter or get some tarps and do it yourself. Painting is an area where you'll get the biggest bang for your buck. Number 2, rip up old carpet and keep flooring consistent. One of the more heavy-duty home renovation projects you can undertake before selling is replacing your flooring. This might not be necessary for your entire house, but I've walked into homes and there are 3 different types of flooring within my eyesight. That's too much. So I think consistency is the goal here. Let's try and get to or keep to a uniform look. Many buyers expect hardwood floors or premium vinyl nowadays. But just because you have carpet doesn't mean you need to shell out a lot of money. However, the most important thing to do is get rid of any carpeting that is obviously worn or dated. Replace dated or worn carpet with a more neutral option. This is an area that can hurt the potential sale of the home. At the very least, I believe you will get your money back on the change out, opposed to not making the change and getting less for the home than what you were otherwise hoping for. And if changing the carpet is cost prohibitive, try to fix the most problematic areas that you can, or at least hire a professional carpet cleaner. Number 3, add some Simple Greenery. When it comes to selling a house, curb appeal is very real. It's not often you get the big picture of your house from an outsider's perspective. Go across the street and really take a look at your home's exterior. Is it inviting? Would you want to buy that house? Make sure the grass is cut and the shrubs are trimmed as a given. Adding shrubs or other greenery before listing is never a bad idea, and it is always better to have than to not. If you don't have much of a green thumb or time, you can always set out a few potted plants. The winter is not an exception, especially here in the South, and here is another big tip that goes a long way. Look at your roof and siding. If it is algae streaked, have it power washed. Too many times I see a newer roof that is already algae streaked and it draws the buyer's attention, and they also become unnecessarily hypercritical. Having the roof professionally cleaned goes a long, long way, in the sale process of the home. Number 4, perform a pre-inspection and fix any small issues. Typically, inspectors perform their routine inspections when a seller has accepted a buyer's offer, but before the deal is finished. This allows the buyers to learn about any major fixes that the property needs. They can also negotiate with the seller about the purchase price depending on how serious those fixes are. To save yourself future negotiations and work, take a good look around the interior and exterior of the house and search for any imperfections such as rotted wood, water damage, any electrical problems. Some of these problems might be easy to fix, while others might require a professional. You don't have to fix every single thing, but being proactive certainly helps. Number 5, make your kitchen bright and white with paint and new hardware. One of the things I see a lot of in newer homes or those remodeled is sleek white kitchens. They often have a wide open feel to them, with light colored countertops and backsplashes. The cabinets are typically white, but can also be some sort of neutral or matte color. I'm a little unsure whether changing out cabinet or even countertops for that matter is always cost effective. It is really a case-by-case basis, but replacing the hardware and using a little Formby's polish never hurts. Think minimal and clean. That is what buyers are looking for. And if there is anything you can do to complement or accent or make something pop, it's helpful to do and provide you a cost-effective return. Folks, by and large, are looking for a clean palette. Number 6. Now, if replacing dated countertops and appliances is an option, let's consider this. The kitchen is one of the most important parts of the home, and if replacing a countertop isn't an option, then it is a renovation you might want to consider. Dated appliances and countertops are two big red flags for buyers. Replacing countertops often seems like a hefty and expensive task, but can drastically change the look of a kitchen and provide you the return you are looking for, opposed to what worn and outdated countertops are more likely to do. In my opinion, the brown and multicolored granite that was popular within the last 15 years or so is out. If you're going to go new, go with a gray or white countertop made of granite, marble, or quartz. However, if your entire kitchen is fairly dated, hold off on kitchen renovations. New countertops will stand out like a sore thumb against old cabinetry, flooring, and appliances. I've seen new granite countertops, but old white appliances that were left. Now you can really tell how old those appliances are. To me, half doing it just does not seem to help with the presentation. Number 7, hire a professional cleaner for your bathroom. Oftentimes it's things like dirt, grime, and mold that we grow desensitized to in our own houses. But a buyer walking in won't know what to expect and will definitely see every inch of mildew in your bathroom. Because it's one of the wettest areas of the house, it also can be one of the dirtiest. Either do a very thorough cleaning of the bathrooms or hire a professional cleaner to do it. It will make a difference to buyers during your tours. If you're not sure, you need to ask yourself, do you know what color the grout was originally? Number 8, replace old tile and linoleum or paint that can be replaced in bathrooms. Bathrooms, like kitchens, can be sore spots for buyers. They quickly get dirty, have high use, and are easily outdated. Many older bathrooms have tiled baths and showers with small individual tiles, often in funky colors like pinks, red, and blues, and purples. Retiling a shower can be a long, tedious job and often requires a professional. I know painting tile for some is a acceptable way to bring the bathroom into the 21st century. I recommend it if you decide to do this, use a very high-end product. It's not my favorite choice to repaint a bathroom tile, but I've done it myself, and I have seen it, and it can come out really nice. Number 9, cut down on mess and unnecessary items. My first choice is always to present a vacant house to a buyer for a variety of different reasons, but sometimes that just isn't practical. Home stagers can be expensive and time-consuming. Now that you don't have to stage your home before you list, but there are some things that you can do before your photos and before any tours or an open house occurs. Take down some of your decorations so the house still looks lived in but not too personal. Remove any small appliances from the kitchen counters or any extra furniture that makes it awkward to walk around. Move those items to your garage where you can keep them and any of the extra stuff until the move or when it's needed at a later date. The home may not be updated, and I've sold plenty of homes that needed everything, but they looked nice. When you walked in, it was clean and it was open. And like I said before, I think minimal and clean give the buyers an opportunity to start imagining what it would look like when they move. There are times when you can't do enough, so sometimes the best thing to do is to do nothing at all. I just sold a house recently, and the owner might have replaced the carpet at some point, and that was it. But the house was clean, it was neat, and sold after multiple offers. So if you have a few problem areas throughout your house, undertaking some of these projects might bolster a big return on the investment. But if your home needs major upgrades, sometimes it's just best to pass. If you're selling a home, good luck with the sale. If you're looking to buy, happy house hunting. This is Ric Miller. I'm a realtor in McDonough, Georgia. Until next time, see ya.